Today, many people have a lifestyle that equals too high an output of carbon dioxide. The average output per person per year is over 7 tons. We need to drastically change our lifestyle in terms of how we live, eat, travel, and produce electrical power in order to achieve a sustainable future for mankind. In 2011, one family will make a big change in their lives to prove that there is a way to lead a modern life with a sustainable lifestyle. They're going to live in a climate-smart house that takes its electrical power from clean energy sources like the sun, which even fuel their car as well. And they're going to live a 1-ton life.
We all know that it calls for a dramatic change in our lifestyles to live a 1-ton life, but what does it really mean? How far can new technology and existing knowledge take us on the path to a sustainable life?
Together with Volvo and Aarhus, Vattenfall initiated a project to find out. Chalmers University of Technology produced a method to calculate and track the carbon dioxide emissions.
Since we wanted to take a holistic perspective and involve all aspects of an everyday European lifestyle, we also invited ICA and Siemens. 50 families applied to be part of the exciting experiment. It was then Hannah, Jonathan, Alicia and Nils Lindell who got the chance of a lifetime and finally moved into the 1-ton life house in Hässelby outside Stockholm. Neither they nor we could foresee the enormous interest from media when it was time to launch. When they moved in January 2011, the world press stood on their doorstep, and the interest was kept alive throughout the project through live TV, online platforms and satellite distribution of the content.
Precis.
1 ton each per year. Sky's Geraldine Cooper reports.
Minimalt utsläpp av koldioxid.
Carbon footprint, offering a 6-month stay in an eco-house.
Ett nybyggt specialhus.
To buy an equal amount of media space, we would have to pay 2.8 million euros.
82% of the media described the project in positive terms. 1% were negative. Probable number of actual readers amounted to 8 million. On a daily basis, the family logged everything they ate, shopped and their travels, and then presented online. Before the project started, they lived in a big house from the 70s and had 2 petrol-driven cars. Their CO2 emission was measured to 7.3 tons. Just by moving into the energy-smart house and using the electric car, the carbon emission decreased drastically. Next step was to change their behavior and lifestyle, the way they shopped, consumed, traveled and planned. They learned how to eat and cook climate smart, and also how to reduce unnecessary use of energy at home, such as taking long showers. Instead of traveling to the Swiss Alps by airplane for vacation, they rescheduled for taking the train to the Swedish ski resort Åre. The result of the project surprised us all.
They could decrease their emissions by 60% to 2.8 tons and still maintain a good quality of comfortable life.
Lindells wanted to see how far they could take it, and they gave up at 1.5 tons.
Eat smarter, commute and travel smarter, and live smarter in smarter houses. This will make a big change. And you can do it.
Here's a sum up of Vattenfall's contribution to the project. Energy Watch, a complete energy measurement solution where they could follow their electricity consumption and learn to find the energy thieves. Energy expert Lars Ejeklint, who gave advice on energy-efficient behavior. Solar cells on the house's exterior producing the household's need of electricity and fueled the car. The house and the car got low-carbon electricity from Vattenfall wind power when the sun didn't shine. Surplus energy from the solar cells was distributed to the grid and was made available for other consumers. The smart charging box displayed driving and charging data on a smartphone app or the home computer and preheated the car.
Vattenfall also provided the platform for information distribution, the 1-ton Life website. The site was the hub of the communication and the documentation of the project.
The carbon footprint could be followed. The family shared their thoughts and insights on the video blogs, and the experts in the project summed up the results in editorial form. You could even follow their electricity consumption in real time online. And every second week we published a film about the family, a 10-minute webisode. The films were spread in social media channels, Facebook and YouTube. Vattenfall told the general public and customers about the project via articles in magazines and in several public events. Lectures were held at universities and conferences. Politicians found the project interesting and they visited the family in their home and at the Almedalen Week in Gotland. The Lindell family had an official Q&A, took part in a debate with representatives from political parties and NGOs. Vattenfall also released the book 1 Tonne Life.
After the project, we did a summary of how the project was received by the public. The project was known to 1/3 of the Swedish population. Of those, 30% said that they want to take concrete action to reduce the carbon footprint because of 1 Tonne Life. And 20% said that they had already made a change in their daily life inspired by 1 Tonne Life.
The project had over 100 million hits on Google.
The project continues to catch interest from the world around us. And after the project end, the Lindell family have participated at a live-streamed event at Camino magazine. Hanna and Nils both speaked at the TEDx seminars in Berlin in November. The 1 Tonne Life website won first prize in the European Excellence Awards.
At Vattenfall, the project have pushed and inspired the product development of contracts for micro-production, a new version of Energy Watch and solar energy for households. We are courted with suggestions on follow-up projects from a wide range of actors. It has resulted in new sale cooperation with Siemens and Hemmabutikerna, which created value for Vattenfall customers.
This is something that you can't do on your own. You need to do it across industries and cross branches. And I think this is an excellent example of that, where Volvo, Aarhus and Vattenfall have worked together on grasping the big challenge that we have to have a sustainable society. And this one is showing that it is not as difficult as you would think. And we have today's technology will bring us a long way. With additional information, we can change behaviors. So I'm not that worried about the future. We already here and now can make a difference, and just guess what we can do in 10, 20, 15 years' time.
Vattenfall also wants to thank the Lindell family for participating in the project.